So, this is the Golfers Gym Health and Wellness Curriculum. Okay? What we're going to do today, number one, you see the little kid on there, what she's saying? You stay on the green when you get the vaccine. I say that, and basically because we're still kind of going through the pandemic a little bit, but it's gotten a lot better. Thank goodness, you don't have to wear masks all the time, but most of the time I did, because I'm old. Oh, no, that's right. 72 is the new 18. I'm not really old. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to learn the basics, just the fundamentals of golf. We're going to play some games. We're probably going to gamble for some money. So I hope y'all bought your lunch money, because I'm really good. I take every kid's money. They throw me out of school. So, but anyway, all right, let's start here. This is the Golfers Gym Health and Wellness Curriculum. Even though we're playing golf, I like to emphasize playing where you see the nets down there, where it's got the healthy foods. It's all about, I like to help people generate a healthy lifestyle through exercise and nutrition. So you got to have a healthy diet to go along with your exercise. You can't look at someone and say, oh, you're unhealthy or you're healthy. It just doesn't work out. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Golfers Gym. And with this program, you'll find that pretty much you can play golf up until you get much older. And walking the course is always good exercise, but it's best to get out here and really experience it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to just learn the fundamentals. We're not trying to turn you into golfers. We're just going to learn the fundamentals. And so when we start fundamentals, we're going to develop a process. This process is you're going to use on each station, okay? And what we're going to do, start first, is with the grip. Now, are you right hand or left? Okay. Now watch this. Right hand, we want the left hand at the top of the club, with the thumb pointing straight down the shaft. Ready? Left hand. See? She knew already. All right, now what we're using is a grip called hot dog in the bun. It's corny, but this is like the hot dog. And here's the bun that comes over top of it. What we're doing is taking two hands, turning them into one. Because if you don't want to do this. It's just, you can't control the club right. You want both of these here. Okay? All right, now watch this. She's going to get good. Now we're going to develop what's called our process. Okay? Now, this is driving. So with driving, these different stations are going to have different stances. Now, if she addresses the ball, she's going to put one foot about right here. There you go. And we're going to have our feet just a little bit wider than shoulder width. My fault. And because what we need is to develop balance. When you swing that club, if you got your feet together, you're going to be off balance. So we want to make sure. All right, and now she's going to bend her knees just a little bit. It's going to like what I call ride the pony. Just like this here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. There you go. She's going to be a good teacher. Watch. Bounce. And now, this is part of the process. Look, these are steps we're going through. Okay? Now she's going to fully extend the club out where it's going to be lined up. Step forward just a smidge. Right there. Now, we want that club, look, extend your arms. Now, that club should go nowhere but at that ball because she's fully extended. So when she takes that swing, she's going to keep those arms extended like bam. All right, hold on, that's it. Okay, now, look at that. I'm telling you, that's like perfect form. Right the pony, right the pony, right the pony, right. Okay, now, what she's going to do, we're not going to try to kill the ball. We're just going to take a half swing. We're just going to go like this here. Watch. We're just going to go here, here. All right? That's all right. We're going to go here, here. Now when you come in, what we like to do in order to keep you with your balance, we're going to bring this leg, watch how my leg goes. It comes here, we ride it, and then we're going to go here, here. There you go. Just kind of put that weight. You can feel that weight on your foot. All right, ready. But keep your eye on the ball. And take everybody quiet on the green. That's great. You're going to do well. Yes. Just keep those arms with your arms. Watch. Remember, do me a favor. I'm sorry I didn't tell y'all this in the beginning. Safety. Okay? Safety. These are real gloves. And we have these cones here. But we don't want you, just jumping around and all of a sudden you boom! You're going to split somebody's wing. Okay? We don't want to do that. So please keep the gloves on the ground. All right. Now, our swing, look, I just want you to keep those arms like this here. Bam. And then go. Bam. Keep those arms straight. Bam. Boom. Yeah, keep that on. Lock it out. Go like this. Lock. 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 There you go. Now, that's good. Now come bam. Go. There you go. You're doing good. Except this here. Boom. And you got that. Ready. Focus. I want you to keep your eye on the ball at all times. Okay? Then just a smooth, mild swing. Go. There you go. When starting your lesson plan, be sure to poll your students to see if there are any golfers. Their assistance can be very helpful throughout the class. We're going to use a grip called hot dog in the bun. Simple grip, similar to what he's doing, except what we're going to do is have our thumb. I'm right-handed, so my left hand goes at the top of the club, okay? And we got our thumb coming straight down, and we're going to take this hand here and cover it like that. Now, he does this here. He uses the interlocking grip. I do mine like this here. And what we're doing is we're turning two hands into one, because you don't want your hands like that. You just don't have control of the club. And plus, it just looks wicked, So what we're going to do is remember, safety first. These are real clubs. I have a pretty good track record. We've done over 2.4 million kids. But pay attention. Look out for your fellow student, because you don't want to split nobody's wheel. So you keep this down, okay? Keep it down on the ground towards the floor when you're not up here. Now say for instance, let me see you swing. Here's what we're going to do first. We're going to develop, I want you guys to look at this guy, because I can tell he's almost like a pro. So we're going to develop what we call a process. Now I'm going to see what his process is first, and then we're going to see if we have to correct it. All right, address the ball. How do you do? Now, let's watch his process. His process is how he approaches the shot. And you'll do this every time. Now, I won't be able to tell you, okay, he likes his ball up in the front. All right, his grip. Now, you notice his feet. His feet are a little bit wider than his shoulders. And the reason why, because this is a little more aggressive swing than these other swings are. So you want to have balance. And when you come around here, and he's going through his process, notice, you can tell he's been playing golf. Because he sets his feet first, and look, he fully extends his arms. Only place that club's going to be able to end up now is at the ball. It's not going to go ahead of the ball. It's not going to go behind. Because he's fully extending his arm. It's going to come around, boom, right at the ball. You got to end those legs. Look at it for me. Top of it a little bit, but that's fine. All right, I mean, here. Let's see what we get. Can you use it, or do you need a small? All right, here we go. We got to put those two balls. When you finish, lay your glove down on the back, grab two balls, bring them back. Okay, and this guy plays golf. It's good. Now look at his process. See what he did? And And you got to remember, this is the steps, process, almost like if you were doing math. And you have a process in math. Whatever you do, if you cook it, you have a process. If you're shooting free throws, you get up, you got a process you go through. Same thing, develop your process. It's a mental exercise that you'll remember over and over and over and over. Ready? Now watch it. Now look, you see how he did his knees? He went straight. He didn't go like this. There you go. And that's going to give him more balance. All right, now watch it. Every time, watch what he does. He goes through what? That's it. There you go. Is you saw how the driver was. Big head, flat on the side. This club right here is designed so that you're basically getting up under that ball like this. It's cutting through the grass, getting up under there, and the ball is going to go in an arc. Like, okay? It's not like driving, bam, trajectory out like that. It's not putting where the ball just goes across. It's just going to go arc. Okay? Now, cut the grass a little bit. Show a good stroke. Don't even hit the ball. Just kind of make it flip through the second grass.
So get ready and set. Don't go that far. Get down.
Okay? Now, because of these mats here, here's what I want you to do. I want you to raise up just a little bit more, and I want a nice, smooth. Here's mine. I'm always big on riding a pony. Bending those knees to give you a little leverage. And what I want that club to come through. Listen. I want it to be like that. Get up under that ball, okay? We just want, and remember, it's a chip shot, almost like a free throw. Just chip. We're gonna try to get it in. I'm telling y'all, this is so much. To me, it reminds me of basketball and free throw shooting. Because, now I choked up on my club here. Hey. I'm choking up on the club to make it a little shorter. So I get up here, and we're just going to have just a little chip. All right, now then, I'll go first. Now I'm going to make the adjustment. I was a little bit too hard. Watch this. So we got that one here. Let's move over here. We would start out driving, and you saw driving had the more aggressive swing. It's like boom. This one right here, look at this club. You saw the driver. And this club is shaped in a wedge. And the reason why is because it comes through and cut through the grass. It gets up under the ball, and it has the ball go in an arc, like a rainbow. It's just, and that's why it's a chip. Listen to this. When this club goes through the grass, I call it cutting the grass. You want to hear it go like this. You hear it? Just brushing over that grass. It's not like this. Okay? It's not like that. And you're not trying to bring the club up here. We want to keep it open, and we just want to chip. Okay? Now, we need to develop a what for here? Process. Okay? Process. This whole thing is about process. Everything you do, pretty much in life, process. Prepare food, process. Do math, process. Everything. When you walk, there's a process. So once you develop this process, you're going to use it every time you come to the station. And it's very simple. Nothing on here is intimidating. That's what I like. And you see what we have on that neck down there. That's the reason why I created that neck. Because girls have all the power. Girl power goes. I like it. All right, now, our process is going to be this here. The grip is going to be what? Exactly. Hot dog in the bun. Okay, now, over there, your feet were a little bit wider than shoulders. Here, our feet's going to be a little bit closer together. And this ball is going to be, for me, it feels better. Some people like it in the middle. I don't know, it's weird. But for me, it's back there. And I keep that club head open because I want it to come up under that ball. And this is just like shooting a free throw to me. So, now, I'm getting ready to go through my what? Process. Here I go. I'm coming. I set my feet. And I have to do what? Ride the pony. Ride the pony. Okay. And this, remember, this club is just going to keep that club face open. And it's just going to cut through the grass. Okay? And you saw that little chip? Now, watch this swing. It's just... She's getting ready because she was paying attention. She's getting ready to go through her what? Process. And then her process is what? Feet are a little closer. Okay. Now you got to do what? Right.
Come on, Jazzy.
Everybody ride the pony.
Now look at that. She was paying attention. Look at that. Perfect grip. All right, you need I know it helps you. Now, take a practice swing. Just cut the grass. There you go. Cut the grass. Just like that. Now, I want you to just cut the grass, right? Soft. Okay? Hold on. Now bring it back. Good. So bring it back to out. Right here. Okay. There you go. There you go. Let's do this. And he was getting ready for like a little 3-foot putt. 3 up there. So, it happens. All right? So now we're going to watch Will's process. Will, how do you approach your putting?
This is very different. So, since it's silly, like if you're playing from an eagle, there's a lot of bumps on these. So you need to time the bumps, like on this one, how it's going to drop down. Or like on the radar course, you can see that it was something like that. You need to aim either right or left of the hole. And there's a hill that you're going to shoot down. It's pretty much a tap because even though it doesn't seem like it's going to carry all the way far, it will carry it.
Okay. Now, shoulder width apart. Now, over there, because it was driving and you needed the balance, you had to spread a little bit wider. Here, you brought it a little closer. Now, right here, we're going to have shoulder width apart. Now, you'll notice at the top of each of these clubs, there's a little mark. And I call that like my laser. You just create an imaginary line going from boom down there after you read the green. Don't worry about reading the green shit. Okay. But after you read the green, you're going to line ball up. I want your feet shoulder width apart. And I want this ball, I put my ball directly up under my lead eye that's closest to the hole. right? And then we make that imaginary line there. And then it's just going to be just a little, only thing that's going to move, believe it or not, is your shoulders. They're just going to pivot, tick, tock, tick, tock. It's just going to go like this. Tick, tock, tick, tock. You're not moving your body. You're not taking your wrists, going like this. You just want to keep everything stationary so you keep that line to go. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Okay? Now, I'm going through my what? Feet, shoulder width apart, ball up under there, up under my lead eye, and I'm taking that line, this here, making a straight line going down, and now we're just going to tick tock, That's it. All right, and then we move back here. Now we got a little heels. We wonder if that's going to make it more quick. We'll make adjustment. All right, I'm going feet. Ball up under my eye, grip, and now we're just going to have a tick tock. Ooh, that would have been. All right, with this process, I like to go grip is the same, hot dog in the bun, and you'll notice at the top of each club right here, it's a little line. And what I do is I use that line to create my imaginary line going down the green that I want the ball to follow that path. And I always put this ball, for me, I put it directly up under my lead eye that's closest to the hole. So I can just look down, and you really talk about processing, because you're going to be thinking about force, how much force you're using on the ball, direction. There's a lot of math that goes into golf when you think about it. And so you're going to make adjustments as you go. So what we're going to do, when you swing, only thing that's going to move is your shoulders. It's going to go tick, tock. That's it. Look, it's just going to go like this. Tick, tock. I'm not doing it with my wrists like that. I'm not moving my whole body. I'm just going tick, tock. Okay? And here we go. Quiet on the green. Going through my process. I've got my feet, ball, grip, and then I'm making an imaginary line, and I'm just going to go tick, tock. Okay? And now, and now I like this. I see a little hump there, so that means we're going to have to make an adjustment. I'm going through my process. Okay, which is what? Feet, shoulder width apart, grip, and now I'm making this imaginary line, and then we're just going to go what? What's going to happen? Tick tock, like a grandfather clock. Keep that eye, head down, eye on the ball, and take just a moderate swing. There you go. There you go. There you go. Pressure. See, I told you pressure. Here you go. No. Look, I say no when she puts it in. Let it go, girl. Hold on. But go back to the next. See what you got. You gonna do that one? Okay. Now, go through your process. You know what? You're using a left-handed club. Why you do that? Grab it right here. Good job. Just a little bit more. That's right.